passive income, not when they don't have anything.
What's up, B Credit? What up, K Grooves? What up, JT? B Hard Money? What up, Mike? I'm gonna take y'all in the day in the life of what the fuck I be doing, man. This is exactly where I park my cars at now, man. I got my detailer right here cleaning my cars out. You see, I got some cars that are ready to go, some cars that are fucked up. You know, that white car right there just came back. She going home for a family reunion, man. That car right there, that ugly motherfucker right there, that Nissan Sentra is a car that I rent. Well, somebody came and rented one of my cars and brought that motherfucker back. That's their car, you know what I'm saying? They came and rented the Prius because they ain't want that goddamn Sentra. But this is a day in my life, man. A day in my life. What's up, K Groove? Let's go, bro. You are a big inspiration. A lot of people won't show y'all shit like this, man, when you got cars sitting. You know, that car right there, that car broke down. Well, it didn't really break down. She ran out of gas the other day, right? And then when she ran out of gas, I got the car towed to my parking lot where I keep my cars at, right? So when I checked the codes on the car, because the check engine light did cut on, and in a Prius, when a check engine light cut on, a check engine light will cut on for your ass running out of gas, right? So I was like, man, I ain't finna fuck with this shit. So I basically had the car towed from where she had brought that car back and put her into a different vehicle, right? So I checked the codes inside of it. Of course she ran out of gas, and also I noticed the code for the water pump was going out. So I went ahead and replaced the water pump. Now we're getting cleaned back out. Finna go back out. Tell y'all the stories about these cars, man. This car right here, I think it needs a battery or something like that. That car right there is from a renter. His ass is over there asleep. He supposed to be working, but he over there in the goddamn corner asleep somewhere. That's my detailer and my mentee right there, man, DeAndre. Get to it, man.
Man, don't be like that over there, man.
Man, the nigga over there asleep. He supposed to be out here working, paying for the goddamn car. Ain't it, man? So this car right here just came back today. She had to go to a family reunion. This car right here needs a head gasket. A renter came and rented one of my cars and brought this motherfucker over here. You see, it's Nissan Sentra. They don't want them goddamn Nissans, man. Look at this raggedy motherfucker. This car right here, I had the head gasket replaced, so it's getting cleaned out and ready to go back out. I just bought these two cars. Last week. I got the tags for them today, so we finna clean these two out. They need tags on them. I already got the tags though. This car right here, it has an electrical issue, something with the ABS. This car is ready to go out. As you see, man, this car right here is wrecked. Tow the fuck up. But your whole fleet, man, when you got 77 cars or a bunch of cars, man, your whole fleet is not finna be gone all the fucking time, 24/7. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. That shit ain't finna be gone all day, every day. Hell no. You gonna have cars that are fucked up, cars you gotta take care of with tags, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas over there sleep. This motherfucker pretty. Is the Lambo your daily driver? Yeah, it is. It is, man. It is. TV's in the headrest. Hey man, got to be buying a few Priuses. Is TechStream better than Dr. Prius? Most definitely, man. So TechStream is the software that that Toyota uses to diagnose any issues with their cars. So TechStream is basically going to tell you everything that's going on with that car. So TechStream is a lot better than Dr. Prius. I don't know those Gen 3's engines throw rods like crazy. They do. They will throw a rod on your motherfucking ass real quick, man. I agree. I got one right now in the shop that threw a rod. Salvage title or all clean titles. Do not. So just go into your mind right now and erase the thought of I will be looking for salvage or rebuilt titles. You do not want to get salvage or rebuilt titles. You want to get clean titles. That's it. Nothing but clean titles. Shut us live with 5 people and comment done, man. Shut us live with 5 people, 5 friends. Set us live with 5 friends and comment done for me right quick. So do you just replace the head gasket or the whole engine? If I have a car that blows a head gasket like this one right here, I'm gonna show y'all, man. This nigga was smoking in my goddamn car too. Weird ass nigga. Look what he got, man. Weed and shit all in the motherfucking car. I ain't cleaned it out yet, but this is what they leave in your car, weed and shit, man. This is why niggas can't afford the car. Cause they ready to get high. And fuck their brain cells up and shit. But, y'all a little lesson right quick, man. So y'all see all that white shit all around there? That's coolant that's basically overheated, right? So I tested it yesterday. I ran the engine for a while to see if it'll run hot. So coolant basically, when the car broke down, coolant was spraying all up out the coolant reservoir. So I was like, shit, what could it be? It could have either been the head gasket, which is the worst case scenario. It could have been the water pump. It could have been the radiator, the thermostat, or the coolant temperature sensor. I basically replaced the coolant temperature sensor, thermostat. I replaced the water pump and the radiator. Now the motherfucker's still overheating, right? So I ran the test on it to make sure that the head gasket was cool at first, and it was cool. But I fixed everything, and then it still overheated and blew a head gasket. So now I gotta replace the head gasket. As you see, the engine is dirty as hell, so I ain't never replaced the head gasket before in this car right here, but it got to get done. It's only gonna be $1,000 to replace the head gasket, so I'll get that taken care of and everything will be good. But if it throws a rod, you gotta replace the whole engine, man. It gotta go. What's up, Taiwan? What up, Taysos? What up, Mr. Helium? What's up, Rich Reynolds? What up, Parkins? What up, 29th June? Who do you talk to get that space to park your vehicles? I don't talk to no goddamn body, man. So what I did was, I used to park my cars at a Starbucks. I'm gonna give y'all some game. So Right over there is a Kia dealership. It's a Kia dealership. And their employees park their cars right there, as you see right there. And they also have an overflow parking lot right there as well. As you see, this is a big ass parking lot, man. Ain't really nobody parking right here either. So I put all my shit off in the cut. I actually have a mentee who park her cars over there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But also there's a homeless encampment right over there. It's like 2 tents over there for homeless folk. So I was like, okay, cool. So if they allow homeless motherfuckers to just basically encamp over there, and I got a dealership who's parking their cars in the overflow parking lot right there, they probably won't say too much if I park my shit right here in the cut. You see what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how I found this spot right here. But you gotta find parking, big ass parking lots like this to park your cars at. You know what I'm saying? And see if they say something to you. Please, with information on place to buy an engine that delivers nationwide and reliable. DM147, I got you, man. I'm not sure if you're already in my community or not, man. What's up, Terry? What up, Moto? But yeah, that car is done, ready to go. Y'all got any more questions? It's clean. This right here, this part right here was wrecked. Somebody wrecked it, right? So what I done was I took a what's the name and basically cut that little part out so it wouldn't look like it was cracked or whatever. What insurance we putting these renters under? 147. That's the insurance that we putting these people under, man. 147 insurance. DM 147, I got you. It's to the point now I ain't talking about no insurance, no lives. I ain't talking about nothing about insurance. Got the Volkswagen running, next move. Shit, DM 147, bro. I got you. The next move is to add insurance in your car, man. The right insurance. That's the next move. Well, to add trackers inside your car, GPS trackers. The GPS trackers I advise for you to get are Gold Star. Everybody put Gold Star in the chat. Everybody put Gold Star in the chat. Gold Star by Spirion. Or nautosolutions.com. I have a rep with Auto Solutions as to where you can actually go through her and get my discount on the GPS trackers. So if you want the GPS trackers for a little bit cheaper, you can go through my rep, man, and she will give you a discount, man. Well, you will basically get the trackers for the same price that I get them. I buy so many fucking trackers, you know what I'm saying, as to where she'll give my she will give my referrals a discount as well, the same one I get. And then I get a free tracker. In Auto Solutions, most definitely. Oh yeah, I got that car right there for free. That car was free, man. That car was basically given to me off of Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna show y'all this shit, man. That motherfucker was free. I went onto Facebook Marketplace about 2 years ago, and this dude, he had this car on Facebook Marketplace, right? And he said, man, y'all can come get this motherfucker. He wanted out off his property. So when I bought it, when I got the car, the windshield was cracked. It had damage right here, and that was pretty much it, man. So I basically replaced the front bumper cover. I kept the hood. And you see the hood got paint chips and stuff like that on it. I basically just fixed the damage on it, man. The engine was still good. And got the car rented back out. to the interior and everything. Cool. It ain't that dirty. Is that dog food?
It's my dog.
Is it pet hair in here? Yes, it was a dog in here.
Smelled like he had peed somewhere.
Damn. But yeah, this car right here was free, man. Got damage right there. I ain't worried about it. Blessings to you, Terry, as well. Motherfucker got 7 Priuses in a row. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Priuses out here. This one was just cleaned out. Clean. Don't be out here renting out buckets, man. Don't be out here renting out buckets, man. Tires shined up. What's up, MC Style? If y'all got any questions, man, ask me some questions. But yeah, back to the GPS trackers, man. So you want to install 2 hardwired GPS trackers inside of every single car. 2 hardwired GPS trackers, and make sure that one has the kill switch option. You can go with Gold Star, you can go with Advantage, and you can go with InAuto Solutions. Make sure that one has the kill switch option. Everything good. Everything good, man. Damn. I got all kind of motherfucking police reports and shit, man, from accidents. Crazy. How many repos do you do a week with a 75 plus fleet? About one or two repos a week. 1 or 2 repos. This week I've done about 1 or 2 repos a week, maybe 3. Yup. But I be kill switching the car, man. I don't cut that motherfucker back on. That's why I be doing so many repos. You know. And I also charge a lot. I mean, I charge $500 per week. You know what I'm saying? But if you charge $250, $350 per week, you're not gonna have that many repos, man. But you know, I basically weed out the ones who don't work. I weed them out, man. Y'all got any more questions? What's up, the real Frank Nitty? But do y'all think it's good? Like, I got 10 cars sitting right here, but I got a fleet of 77 cars. You know, but some of these cars gonna go back out. What's up, Ferrari Fred? But if y'all trying to buy cars, man, y'all can get, not shit, chilling, man, chilling. About to put these tags on these 2 cars over here. How long they been sitting? So that car right there just came back an hour ago. This car has been sitting for 2 days, but it has a mechanical issue. That car right there just came back yesterday. The girl ran out of gas. The girl ran out of gas, and also when she ran out of gas, I noticed there was a code for a water pump, so I changed that one out. So that one came back yesterday. That one right there, that one I replaced the head gasket on that one. These two right here, I bought these two last week. I bought 4 cars last week. These are 2 of them that I had bought. But I had to wait until I got the tags. I got the tags right here. So those been sitting for like a few days, well, since last week. I got to program the keys for that one right there. I already got the one for that one. The one back over there came back. I had to repossess the one behind that one. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they ain't been sitting that long, man. The one's been sitting the longest is the longest is the one back over there that's been wrecked. That's what's up, man. But they don't sit that long, man. They don't sit that long. A rule, what does our rule mean? Are you? What kind of car you checking on, Fred? What kind of car you checking on, man? Y'all put y'all question in the chat. But yeah, man, the reason why you don't want to buy salvage, the reason why you don't want to buy salvage cars is because those cars can be a liability for you. Prius C, and don't buy a Prius C. Don't even buy it. Those Prius C's are way too small. Like, if you have, the reason why I don't buy them is because when I have renters contact me and I tell them that I have a Prius, I mean, you got to also take into account that Priuses look small from the outside. So when they don't know how big a Prius is actually on the inside, they're going to be like, man, that car is too small for me. Now, Prius C is way smaller than a regular Prius. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll show you. So with a Prius C, that's a regular Prius right there. That's a Prius V. Sometimes I have renters who be like, man, a Prius is too small. If you look at a Prius on the outside, it does look small as fuck. But the Prius actually has a lot of room in it. And you're going to have people who are fat, who might not, let's throw up. Let them leaves. So the Prius actually has a lot of room inside of it, man. But you got some people who weigh 300 pounds, 350 pounds, and they might feel like it's too small for them, but it's really not. They do have room. I got somebody right now in my car who weigh about 350. You also have a lot of room in the back too. It's like a damn spaceship, man. And then you also have plenty of room for luggage as well. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of room back here, man, for luggage. Some people might do roadie, you know. So what they can do is, if they do roadie, they can or if they get a big package or something like that, they can let the seat back. Hold on 1 second. They can let the seat back like that on both sides, and then they got plenty of room for, you know, to put shit back there like that. That seat right there lets down too. Yeah, I got a fat motherfucker in my car, man. That motherfucker can't even have, like, when she came and got my car, and I was going over the policies with her, she was like, man, can I sit in the car? After about 5 minutes of standing still, she couldn't stand up for 5 minutes. But you see this Prius V right here? This is a bigger model Prius. They love these right here. These motherfuckers. These cars right here, they love them. These cars have a lot more room in the back. As you see, you can fit a person back here, man, or whatever. A lot more room. She's gonna blow out riding DoorDash and 350 pounds around. Nah, she can't do DoorDash, man. She can't even stand up for 5 minutes. The only thing she can do is ride share. That's it. She actually came with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend, while I was actually doing the rental, what in the world? While I was actually doing the rental with her, she was sitting in the driver's side. I was on the passenger side, going over all the policies with her, right? And then she called her boyfriend, who was sitting in the back seat, and she was like, "Look, can you help me out?" So when she sat down, man, I don't know what it was, but she said she had lupus, but she had her boyfriend come up to the front seat and he started rubbing her leg. I guess she had like a knot or something like that. My face breaking out like a mug. I can't eat dairy, man. But her boyfriend had basically came up and started rubbing her leg, rubbed a knot out her leg and shit like that. So there ain't no way she's doing DoorDash. Ain't no motherfucking way in hell. She can't walk up 2 steps without getting tired. Yeah, my face breaking out, man. I can't. I was eating Domino's, eating them garlic bread or whatever. That shit got butter all in it. What's up, Emperor JT? What's up, Abang? Yeah, I will be in Atlanta Friday, man. I'll be in Atlanta from Friday to Sunday. I won't be there tomorrow. I'll be there for that for Mitch's mastermind, man. But yeah, back to the point about the Prius C, man. The Prius C is a lot smaller than a regular Prius, so you're gonna have people who are going to turn your car down. So I would advise to get a Prius C, man. Go ahead and get a regular Prius, or go for a Prius V. Like them Prius Vs, they love them cars, man, because they have a lot more room. Even though the regular Priuses have a lot of room too, but them Prius Vs, they love them, man. They love them. I see you there, Emperor. JT. What's up, HN Waycore? When you start with one car, what insurance can you use? DM147, and I got you, man. You can join you can subscribe to my community, and I will break everything down to you on how to properly insure your cars with 1 car, 2 car, 100 cars, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I no longer give out insurance because I've noticed a lot of people, they will sit here and try to get as much free game as they can for free. I give free game though, but man, like I noticed that the main question that everybody asks is the insurance. That's it. If you want the insurance, man, if you want to know how to actually insure your cars and do it the right way, just DM 147. I got you, man. It's that easy. You put your own trackers in? No, I don't put my own trackers in. I need to learn how to put my own trackers in, but I pay somebody to put my trackers in, man. I pay somebody. I'm gonna tell y'all a mistake I made, man. Now, I mean, I'm very transparent with my business and all that type of shit, but I made a mistake. Everybody said this live with 5 friends and comment done. I'm gonna tell y'all the mistake I made. And it's fucked up. Very fucked up. Everybody said this live with 5 friends and comment the word done. We talking about trackers right now. I made a huge mistake. Share this live with 5 friends and comment done. I got so many cars, right? As to where, like, sometimes you can get so busy doing shit and you can forget to do something, right? So I forgot to put a GPS tracker in the car. The car got rented out twice and got returned, but I forgot to put the tracker inside the fucking car, right? So this renter, she was an older woman, man. An older woman. She's 58 years old. She came and rented my car for me, right? And she started going late. I'm like, okay, fuck. So we start to see what a tracker will try to start locating the car so we can repossess the vehicle. We can't find this motherfucker in the system. We can't find it in Gold Star. We cannot find it in Auto Solutions. So I'm like, fuck. What can I do? You know what I'm saying? So this is what I done. Set us live with 5 people. This is how I got the car back. This is how I found out what a car was. So you know everybody on social media, man. Everybody's on social media. So I went on her Facebook account and I found her son. And I contacted her son and he didn't answer the phone, nothing like that, man. So I sent messages to her son like, look, man, your mama got my car. She done stole my car, man. Can you please get in contact with your mama and ask for her to return the car? His mama, man, like she's on social media as a church going woman. You know what I'm saying? She's supposedly going to leadership conferences, like praise God, praise Jesus and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But she a fuck nigga. A complete fuck nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't believe what these folks be putting on social media like a motherfucker, man. Like, these niggas full of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why, anyway. But I had to go ahead and file a police report for and report the car stolen, right? So the car got reported stolen, and he called his mama and told her, "Look, man, the car's been reported stolen, man. If you get caught in that car, you gonna go to jail." So basically, what she done was, he told her to take a photo of the car to let me know exactly what the car was. So the car right now is in fucking Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta send a transporter out to go get the car and transport the car back to Nashville. So we all fuck up, and I made a mistake by not installing a GPS, not installing the GPS trackers inside the car, and that caused it really wasn't shit I could do anyway. The bitch was in Memphis any goddamn way. Either way it go, I was fucked. You know what I'm saying? But I fucked up, man. I messed up. Hold on. But no, I don't put my own trackers in. What payment platform or service do you use to charge the renters? I use Solar. It's spelled S-O-L-A. Solar. If you wanna know how you can step by step set your payment processors up, then DM147, I got you, man. DM147, I got you. One of my mentees, he fucked around and had like $35,000 held up on his account. He just got it back though. But if you don't use Solar, man, you can use NMI. Everybody put NMI in the chat. Everyone put NMI in the chat. Everyone put NMI in the chat. NMI is a merchant account for high risk businesses. Renting out cars privately can be considered a high risk business. You know, so if you use NMI, that's a good merchant account for a high risk business. If you're doing consulting, like mentorship, it can be considered a high risk business, because some people, they want shit for free. They rather join your community, or they rather pay for mentorship and then get all the information that they can and file a charge back on your motherfucking ass. By the grace of God, I've only had one charge back. Man. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't because of him being a fuck nigga. Well, it wasn't because the reason why he filed a charge back was because he joined my actual one-on-one mentorship, paid for the one-on-one mentorship, and then he got into a financial bind. So he dropped down into the community, and at that point in time, my community was $97, right? So my community increased to $147, right? But he wasn't being as active as he should be in the community, so he didn't see the actual message that my virtual assistant, or that my assistant put into the community, that look, the following month, the price for the community is going to increase from 97 to 147. And then he told me, he said, man, he got sick. Understand him? He said he got sick and he was not. That was why he couldn't keep on continuing to participate. So he said that that's why he filed a chargeback. I talked to him on the phone. He said that's why he filed a chargeback. I was like, dang, man, you could have just called. You could have just called me. You got my personal phone number. You could have just called me and said, dang, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through things in life. Can you just refund me back the money? Because I ain't even been in the community for a long time. I've been sick. And I'd have been like, yeah, of course, man. No problem. I would have refunded them back the money. But he said that he filed a chargeback because that was the quickest thing that he could do to get his money back. When all he had to do was just call me and say, Philip, look, man, I've been sick. I'm going through something in life. You know, can you please just refund me back the money? I would have done it right then and right there. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Don't use Stripe. Don't use Stripe. You can use NMI. You can use Authorize.net. You can use Solar. But that's the only chargeback I've had. I've been mentoring for about a year now. I've only had one chargeback, and it was just because miscommunication, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you gotta do is just talk to somebody. Tell them what's going on, man. Look, I'm going through something in life. You know, let me can I please have my money back? Yeah, cool, man. I can go into the system and see when the last time that you were actually in the community. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool. You haven't even been participating. I'm gonna go ahead and refund you back your money, man. That easy. Can you use NMI, but not because you just bullshitting, but you know what I'm saying? I understand that he got sick. That's why I would have done that for him. Can you use NMI to place a hold on the renter's money? I don't know, man. I don't use NMI for my car rental business. You know, so I use Solar for my car rental business. I use NMI for my coaching. You probably can. I'm not sure. But I know somebody. I mean, I know somebody at NMI. You know what I'm saying? That I can give you his phone number and you can ask him. It's DM147 and I got you, man. Shit. But that's the only time I had a chargeback, man. That's it. It wasn't because of my teaching. It wasn't because of none of that shit, man. You know, it's just because he felt the quickest way was because he felt the quickest way to get his money back for him not participating, nothing like that, was to just go ahead and call his bank. What is NMI? I missed that. NMI is a merchant account. It's a payment processing system for high-risk businesses. It's really like NMI is with called Merchant X. Merchant X. Everybody put Merchant X in the chat. But God bless dude, man. I hope he gets better, man, with whatever he got whatever he got going on. Yup. Y'all got any more questions? He almost done with that car. Man, if y'all in Nashville, man, and y'all need a detailer, this my guy right here, man, DeAndre. He's actually one of my students as well, man. That's the guy that y'all see in my that y'all saw in a couple of my reels, man, as to where we used to work at the same job, and I used to tell him about about my plans on renting these cars out, right? So he ended up joining my community, and now he out here, you know what I'm saying? He out here he got his own cars that he's renting out. He cleans my cars as well, you know what I'm saying? He make money off of that. You know, he out here getting to it, man. How much do you charge to consult on the phone? Man, really, if you need a consult, If you want to talk to me directly on the phone, it's gonna be $100 for 15 minutes. $100 for 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna be answering no questions at all. I'm only gonna see exactly where you're at right now. Are you starting your car rental business? Are you in the car rental business? And I'm gonna see how I can help you. But I'm not finna be sitting up here having nobody pick my brain for $100 for 15 minutes. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all be like, damn, nigga. No, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna hop on a free phone call, you can hop on a free phone call with my assistant, and she gonna do the same fucking thing. She gonna ask you, where are you currently at in your business? Are you starting? Are you in the business? And we're going to see if you will be a good fit for either my community or my mentorship. So I advise you to hop, if you want a free consult, just hop on the phone with my assistant, and she going to do the same thing I'm going to do with you for free. You see what I'm saying? And then we'll move from there. If you want to join my community for $147, or if you want to join my one-on-one mentorship for $4,997 for 3 months, then you're good to go, man. But if you want a coaching call, that's $300 for 45 minutes, where I basically break everything down for you on a recorded Zoom call. So if you're looking for game, I would say get a coaching call. I also have a program as to where, you just heard me say my coaching calls are 300 for 45 minutes. I actually have a program to where I have a 1 month coaching calls, you know what I'm saying, period, point blank. It's where you can call me anytime, 7 days a week. It's from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for $500 for a whole month, and that's all you get. You can ask me any kind of question that you have dealing with the car rental business. How much is it to replace the heat in a Toyota Prius? Free? That shit free as hell. You just need the parts. So, are you talking about like how to replace your heater core? So you don't necessarily have to replace the heater core. You know what I'm saying? Like during this season, you might have issues with your heater core. So what you do is, man, you go to Home Depot and you buy like these clear tubes, these clear tubes, and get you some T-joints to basically lock onto the the inlet and outlet of the heater core. And then you drain water through, you grab you some, what is it called? CR? It's like what is it called, man? CLR. It's called CLR. It's like it's a cleaner. It's called CLR. So what you do is you pour that CLR down the hose, and then you let it sit inside of your heater core, and that's gonna break up all the debris, rust. If you placed let's just say head gasket repair inside your car, that will clog up your heater core and your thermostat and all kind of shit. That's why I don't put that temporary fix inside my cars. But you put that CLR down your hose into the heater core and let it sit for about a good 5 minutes, and then you pour water down that hose and flush everything out. It's basically called flushing your heater core. You can find YouTube videos on how to flush your heater core. Once you flush it, 9 times out of 10, that's gonna work. Your heat's gonna be back blasting. If that heat does not start back blasting, then you will have to replace your heater core, and that will be a costly repair. Me personally, I have never had to replace a heater core. Every time I have an issue with the heat working, I flush it and it's back working, man. I hope that helps. Yeah, coaching calls. So my coaching calls is either, man, it depends on how much you need, man. You know, if you just need 45 minutes or shit like that, hey, 300 for 45 minutes. If you want a whole month dealing directly with me, you know what I'm saying, we can hop on the phone for a whole month, any day. That's 500 for a whole month. I went to test drive one today, but the heat didn't work. That's an easy repair. That's an easy repair right there, man. S. Dot, I booked a coaching call with you before it's worth it. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, he came with his S. Dot came with his questions. You know what I'm saying? Answer everything back to back. I got a speech impediment, period, point blank, but I know what I know, man. I know what I know, shit. But yeah, don't be afraid just because the heat don't. Well, nah, I won't say that, man, because if the heat don't work, a blown head gasket can be a reason to why your heat don't work. So you might want to get that motherfucker. You might want to get it diagnosed by a mechanic, man. Because once the heater core, once the head gasket blows, it can affect your heat. It make the car overheat. What's up, Black Bon Jovi? What up, Akli Chi? What up, Island Fusions? See you, man. I'm going to be driving now. Thanks for the game. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, MC Style. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. What's up, Debo? Also, let me give y'all some game on using car-part.com. Everybody be talking about car-part.com. I talk about it. Car-part.com, it will come in the clutch. It will come in the clutch for you, man. You know, everything good, man. Everything good. If you're gonna go on car-part.com, this is in my opinion, the only thing that you want to buy off of car-part.com is doors. Like I'll show you. I'll break it down for you, man. I'm gonna give y'all some cold game. So when you use car-part.com, you don't want to go buy mechanical shit. I mean, you can like, really, car-part is really only for body parts, not mechanical parts, man. You want to get headlights, shit like that. Get headlights and stuff. Well, really, you don't even want to go buy no headlights off of car-part.com. You can buy brand new headlights off of eBay, brand new, for like a whole set for like $150, $125. But when you go on car-part.com, everybody share this live with 5 people and comment done. And I'm finna give y'all some cold game that y'all can use, man, to save y'all some money. So when you go on car-part.com, if you're going looking for a bumper, you're not gonna find it on there, because most of the time the cars on car-part.com these cars are coming from the junkyard, right? They're coming from the junkyard. These cars have been wrecked, so it's difficult to find bumper covers, shit like that. When you go on car-part.com, you might find a good hood. But really, you want to look for fenders. You want to look for side view mirrors. You want to look for doors. Doors. You want to look for. That's pretty much it. Man. Also, if you need a steering wheel, you can find a steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's pretty much it, man. That's the only thing that I go on car-part.com for. So so this car's finna go in the shop. So my mechanic, he's gonna go on car-part.com for me. He's gonna find this door right here and replace it, right? He's gonna fix this shit right here. This is actually a somewhat a part of the frame. But he's gonna find this door right here and find this door, fix that shit, but these 2 doors are gonna come off of car-part.com. That's what you use car-part.com for. You don't go in there to find engines and fucking transmissions and shit, because your ass gonna be right back in the mechanic shop getting something fixed. It's not a guarantee that engine's gonna work. It's not a guarantee that transmission is gonna work. You wanna buy mechanical parts that come, especially an engine or a transmission that has a warranty on it, man. This car right here is new. I just bought it. It just came back yesterday. But that's what you use car-part.com for, man. That raggedy motherfucker in my car. That's a renter's car. He came and got my car and left that motherfucker right there. No, not car-part.com. Car-part.com. CAR-part, PART.com. Car-part.com. So the only thing that you're gonna buy, that you're gonna look for on car-part.com is doors, side view mirrors. You might need a steering wheel, something like that. You know, if your steering, like when you buy the car, if the steering wheel fucked up, you can go on car-part.com and find a good steering wheel for the car. That's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. If you're looking for an engine or for a transmission, go on LKQ.com. LKQ is where the dealership goes and buys their engines and transmissions from. The dealership is not going on car-part.com and putting no fucking junkyard engine in your car. Now, let me tell you something. These smaller mechanics, they will go on car-part.com and put you a used engine in, and they're not gonna give a fuck. Because you wanna know why? Because if that engine is not right, if there's something wrong with it, it's on you. You the one who told him to go get it. So he will have to take that engine back out, and he's gonna charge you double labor prices to put that, put a new engine in. So that's why you go on LKQ.com. That's to where you get an engine. You're gonna pay a little bit more, but you're gonna get an engine that comes with a warranty on it, a longer warranty, and also a labor warranty. That's how you pretty much get a good engine or a good transmission, by using LKQ.com. I also have resources as to where I can get low mileage engines that are in good condition for very cheap. But in a Prius, I've owned probably 90 Priuses. I have never had to replace a transmission in a Prius in life, ever. But if you go on LKQ.com, man, that's where you get your actual engines and transmissions from. You can go on Rock Auto and get any fucking thing. Like, if you're gonna buy like small mechanical parts, such as, let's just say, you might have to replace a blower motor. A blower motor is what blows your AC inside your car. When that blower motor stops, you ain't finna have no more AC. You ain't gonna feel shit. You gonna cut the AC on, and no wind will come out of the vents. So you can buy what I just said, AC blower motors off of rockauto.com. You can buy sensors, you can buy bulbs, man, you can buy just damn near anything that's small and mechanical. You can buy windshield wipers, small shit, you know what I'm saying? You can also go on ebay.com and, man, buy little small stuff. The reason why, like, when I first started my business, I was going on car-part.com, but I noticed that I was wasting a lot of my time going to junkyard after junkyard after. I would spend a half a day looking for a fucking part in the junkyard that was not there. The cars have been literally stripped down for everything. I'm looking for headlamps. I can't find them. Everybody, the shit is gone. You know what I'm saying? Rock Auto is spelled ROCKAUTO.com. ROCK auto.com. So I noticed that, man, I was spending too much time out of my day in junkyards. When I can just go online on rockauto.com, order the part will be here in 2 to 3 days. You see what I'm saying? But also, it might not work for everybody, because some people have a bunch of cars. They got a Nissan, they got this, they got that, and they got that. So they kind of like, okay, man, but if you have a little bit of time, man, you can just order that motherfucker on rockauto.com. It'll be here in 2-3 days. Over and done with. But that's why I stress for people to go and buy the same make and model, because these parts can all be used for the same damn car, and you can buy auto parts in bulk, man, and that saves me a lot of time and money, and it can help you out as well. That's so true. What you need is already gone. It's already gone. They done already stripped them car, man. Let me tell you what the junkyards do. Before that car actually comes out, well, when the car comes in, before they actually put that car out in the junkyard, they already got phone numbers from people that they have built relationships with that are basically got their parts on order, on standby. So when that car comes out there, the car's already stripped down for shit. The car's already halfway stripped down. Niggas already got what they want off of it. So when you come, it's like vultures. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is coming to get what they need. You take your ass out there. The car probably been on the lot for 2 days. That motherfucker is stripped. And you wonder why, man, it's only been for 2 days. Yeah, they've been calling people, man. They got relationships. So I noticed that, man, I was going out there for nothing. I would go from, man, junkyards. Man, these junkyards be out in the middle of no fucking where too, man. You gotta go an hour to a junkyard, and then your part ain't there. So you go back on car-part.com. You go back on car-part.com, and they said they got this make and model at this junkyard, but that junkyard is an hour away from there. You wasting your fucking time, man. You wasting your time. Dang, so you literally have no chance. I understand the importance of having the right connections. Yeah. I mean, you might fuck around and get, I mean, you will fuck around and get lucky and find what you're looking for, but, man, you're basically wasting your time, man. You can go on Rock Auto or eBay.com, order that part. The part will be there in a couple days. You good. What's up, Cars at Diamond Cars? What you do, man? You sell cars? What up, Ghost Off the Grid? Man, if y'all would love to get the valuable game, you know what I'm saying, my experience and my my 4.5 years of experience in renting out cars privately, you know what I'm saying, to where you see me, I've been on live with y'all, business is still running. I got virtual assistants running my business. I'm sitting back chilling. It ain't passive income. It is semi-passive income. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna learn how you can make $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, I got mentees making $30,000 a month, 30 racks a month, man, every single month. If you would like to be a part of that group, man, DM the number 147 and subscribe to my community, man. I'm gonna give you the game. If you need one-on-one help, if you need your hand held, you know what I'm saying, to get you to where you need to be at, DM the word mentor, and we can and you can join my one-on-one mentorship. How often do you have issues with the hybrid batteries? I'm hesitant with the Prius because of it. It ain't that often, man. I mean, it happens. It happens. I will say that the hybrid batteries usually go out in the summertime. They go out in the summertime. They don't really go out in the winter, in the wintertime like that. You know, the reason why they go out, the reason why they tend to go out in the summertime is because a battery does not like heat. In the summertime, be hot than a motherfucker. So the heat will cause the battery to degrade. But when it comes, like when they go out, they will go out on you. You know what I'm saying? But they tend to give you a little bit of time to be able to save the money up, to be able to go and either buy a refurbished battery, or buy a refurbished battery or rebuild your own hybrid battery, man. But don't be afraid of it. You know, they go out, but they're still kind of drivable. I mean, they're still drivable when they go out. It's just the triangle and the check hybrid system light will be on, and the car start kind of like accelerating kind of funny and shit like that. But it will still give you time to go and save your money up to buy a battery so you can keep going. Yeah, I ain't never had I've owned 90 Priuses, man. 90-something Priuses. And I have never had a transmission go out, ever. The only thing I've had done was a car started shifting funny. I flushed the transmission. And it kept running. What's up? Here you go. I get that red one first. The battery, the 12-volt battery, that silver one. I gotta change it out right quick. The 12-volt battery. All right. That's so true. What you need is already gone with the junkyards. I'm telling you, man. Nigga, I was getting pissed off, man. Dang. So you I'm already saying that. You sell cars, that's what's up, man. You already got half the game, especially when it comes to buying the cars. Do you think an over-the-road truck driver can do this car rental business in a large scale? Yeah, most definitely. Like with me, I would not even be in my business like that if I had somebody to be able to pick up and do the drop-offs. That's pretty much it. I wouldn't be doing shit. I'd be at home, goddamn chilling, doing my mentorship and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And studying for real estate development. But back to your point, man. If you know somebody in your city who can do the pickups and drop-offs, you find you a good detailer, and to where you say, I ain't cleaning no motherfucking cars out. You know what I'm saying? You find you a good mechanic, and you hire virtual assistants on onlinejobs.ph. You can run your own business in an 18-wheeler, man. With only one car, can you buy Bonza or rental cover for a renter, or do they have to buy it themselves and send you proof? DM147 Tokyo, and I got you. You will never regret it if you join the community or the mentorship. I appreciate you, man. They don't be understanding, man. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is for them to make that one step. That's all it takes, man. You see how much game I be giving you now on these free lives. Well, y'all see how much game I be giving y'all now on these free lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't like holding shit back, but I know I got to, because I know that, man. Like, what I invested into, what I know. First of all, it consists of blood, sweat, and tears and experience. Over 4 years of experience of what I have, and also I paid $40,000 fucking for mentorship myself to know what I know. You know what I'm saying? So for me to just give this shit out for free, even though I'm a very giving motherfucker, man, you know what I'm saying? But I can't do it. I can't just give the game out for free, because it would be a disadvantage for my mentees, my community members, and for myself and my family. But not put in the work, you know what I'm saying? So it can't be free, man. Thinking about getting into the rental now, go ahead and get into it, man. All it takes is for you to make that one step, and you'll be like, damn, I should have been doing this, man. I should have been doing this shit. When you started, did you know you were going to buy all Priuses, or was it just something that you found profitable over the years? When I first started my business, I didn't know that I was going to buy all Priuses. Nah. I thought I was going to have Priuses. I thought I was going to have Camrys, Corollas, Ford Fusions. You know what I'm saying? But with time, I learned these Priuses like the back of my hand. I learned the issues that a lot of cars have. And I was like, man, why would I change something that's not broken? And if it does break, I know how to fix it quick and for cheap. So it's kind of like through time, man, my operations and my systems just built themselves to just stick with the same car. And it made sense. It made fucking sense, man. If that car right there gets totaled out, I can strip that car down. Hold on. This is the method to my madness, man. Where's that car that's the same color? All right, cool. So this is the method to my madness. This car right there and that car right there is the same color, right? If that motherfucker, okay, now how about this? That car right there and this car right here, this is a 2012 or like a 20, this is a 2013 Toyota Prius. How I know is the grill. This is like a 2010 or a 2011 Toyota Prius. The grill is different. But this car has damage on it, right? It needs to go in the shop. But if this car got completely totaled out, guess what? This motherfucker right here take the same parts as this car. I can take this hood off, the fender, the side view mirror, the door. This shit fucked up. Anyway, the bumper, I can literally strip this car down for parts, man. I can take all this stuff off. The rims, everything. I can take the seats out, the radio, steering wheel, every fucking thing coming up out this darn car. And guess what? If this car right here gets towed up, I can save money on insurance claim by just swapping those doors out, and then get paid out and save money and make money off the insurance claim. That tire flat. That's the method. That's the method to my madness. You have to watch your fans in the battery, most definitely. Most definitely, man. Like, especially when you have renters who have dogs, who have pets inside the car, that pet hair will get inside your hybrid battery cooling fan and clog it up. And the cooling fan is to keep the hybrid battery cool. And when it starts heating up, man, like I said, the hybrid batteries don't do good in heat. So you will have to clean your hybrid battery fan out like once a year. If it's a pet, you might if it's a pet inside the car, you might want to check it to see if pet hair is in the fan, and clean it out. But in order to clean the fan out, it takes about 30 minutes. That's it. How do you make sure you're not negligent in regards to the Graves Amendment? Don't be renting cars out with bad brakes, bad ABS systems, like anything that you are knowing about. If you know this car has bad brakes, if you know this car the tires are bald on the cars, and you still rent that motherfucker out trying to get the most out of the car, and they end up having a wreck, that can be on you. That can be on you. It will be on you if you know about it. But if you don't know about it, because you have some renters, man, like they will literally try to run your car on the ground. You have some renters as to where they will still drive your car with a check engine light on. And you don't know about it. They didn't tell you about it. But it's not you being negligent. It's them being negligent, and they didn't tell you what was going on. So that will still be on them. But just make sure that you bring your cars out in good mechanical. When you hand them over that key, there's nothing wrong with that car. No check engine light on. You know what I'm saying? No bad tires, no bad brakes, nothing like that. And you'll be good. Will you know before the battery dies your miles per gallon? Yeah, you will know before the battery dies. Your miles per gallon will drop over time before it dies, most definitely. You'll start getting like 20 miles per gallon. You'll start getting about 20 something miles per gallon. When you hit the gas pedal, it won't accelerate like it's supposed to. And then your check hybrid system light will cut on. The triangle will cut on as well. What up, Tyler? What's the best insurance to go through with the car rental business? DME 147, man. If y'all want to know anything about insurance, man, I'm going to let y'all know now. All I'm going to say is DM 147. So if y'all want to know anything about insurance, DM 147. Subscribe to my community, and I'm going to tell you everything about it. I ain't going to hold shit back. That makes a lot of sense. Stay with what you know and work it down to the bone. Most definitely. I've been driving Priuses for over 15 years. They don't die like that. Hybrid battery, ABS are the biggest issues. Most definitely. The hybrid battery, the ABS system, and the head gasket. Those are the three most costly expenses that you're going to have with a Prius, man. I can fix a head gasket for $1,000. I can go onto eBay and buy the ABS module for like anywhere between $450 to $600 and pay a mechanic $300 to install it and program it. Over and done with. Hybrid batteries, that's probably going to be your most expensive if you don't know it. If you don't have a mechanic that can do the head gasket and all that type of shit, the hybrid battery is going to be the most expensive for you, because it's going to cost you, for a refurbished hybrid battery, it's going to cost you about $1,300. And then when you get the
don't let this discourage you, man. But when you get the refurbished hybrid batteries, they do come with a warranty. They will come with like a 1-year warranty on it for like $1,300. I personally don't advise to get that, because when I was getting the 1-year warranty batteries with Green Tech Auto, the hybrid battery wouldn't last for like 2 months, sometimes 6 months. And then I would have to send my renter back to Green Tech to have them swap the battery out for the warranty. And then that battery wouldn't last but 3 months, 6 months. So it was like a consistent them having to go back and swap the fucking hybrid battery out. And that's why I learned how to refurbish them myself. If you take the time out to learn how to refurbish the hybrid batteries yourselves, that will save you thousands of fucking dollars. If you have a fleet like mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm refurbishing hybrid batteries for free. Shit. All I'm paying is for a light bill, that's it, man. But it don't even increase my light bill like that. You know, let's just say if you have to replace a module inside the hybrid battery, you can get a module for like $35. But if you do not have, but let's just say, man, like if you got, I mean, there are people around you in your city that rebuild the batteries for you. You know what I'm saying? So you can have somebody come rebuild the battery for you and you're good. But if you're going to get a rebuilt battery, like from a business such as Green Tech Auto, Green Bean, man, go with the 2-year warranty. Now it's gonna run you though. It's gonna cost you about a cool $2,200, $2,400, $2,500 to get it. But it has a 2-year warranty on it, and they put better modules inside that battery, so the battery will last a lot longer. But that would be your biggest expense right there, man. But yeah, man, I can tell, Debo, from what you're talking about, man. You know about them Priuses, most definitely. So you're basically on your own. So you're basically your own junkyard. Yeah, most definitely, man. I have 2 storage units full of parts. 2 storage units full of parts, man. Doors, engines, inverters, shit like that, man. What do you think about Mazda 6s and Mazda 3s? I heard those are good cars, man. I heard they good cars. You can try them out. I would buy a Mazda over a Ford Fusion any day. That's the Lamb, man. This car right here, well, this truck right here is paid for by these. It only, a few of these will make you, that right there is 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18,000, 20,000. So these cars, like, that's these cars right here, this amount of cars will make me $20,000 a month, right? That's $20,000 plus a month. In order to afford one of these, you need to make at least $20,000 a month in profit. At least $20,000 a month in profit. If you only make $20,000 a month, I don't advise you to go buy one of these motherfuckers, man. But if you make at least $20,000 a month in profit, you can afford one of these. But it really depends on your expenses, though, man. But this is the Lamb truck I bought. You know it ain't no motherfucking rental, man. They got my name on there. That paint job right there cost $28,000. I got the whole truck PPF wrapped. As you see, that's PPF right there. The whole fucking truck is wrapped, man. The lights, every damn thing. The whole fucking truck is PPF wrapped. You see right there? The PPF wrap costs about $11,500. All paid for by that motherfucker right there. The headlight wrap, you see right there. But if you want one of these though, man, you gotta get you some of these. That's the only way that I know about it. But there are plenty other ways to get to own these, as y'all know. But anyway, old weights. I never knew battery affected the mileage. Most definitely. What up, Bandman Lano? I can rebuild a Gen 2 hybrid battery with my eyes closed. Yeah, that shit easy, man. That shit easy as fuck. Man, tell them folk, man, it ain't that difficult to rebuild them hybrid batteries, man. There's multiple ways you can do it too. You know what I'm saying? You can, you can just replace the bad module inside the hybrid battery. That'll take you about a good 2 days. But I don't just replace the bad module, man. I go through and recondition the entire battery. And if I find modules that don't reach, like if I find bad modules that don't reach the spec that I wanted, I will take those out and replace them, so that when I do recondition the entire battery, the battery don't go bad on me again for like probably about 2 years later. I don't like phone calls, man. I hate renters I hate for renters to call me and say, man, the check engine light is on. I hate that shit. Can you imagine running a car business and being able to fix darn near every part of the car by yourself? You're a humble man, Mr. Prius. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. It took time though, man. It took hella time. But now, I don't fix a goddamn thing. Well, at least I try not to. You can also recharge the cells if you know how to. Most definitely. That's what I be doing, man. I recharge every single cell. I drain the cell, recharge it for about a good 5-6 times. And if it does not recharge itself to like at least I would say like at least 2,500 on top, 75,000 on the bottom, you know what I'm saying, or close to it, then I would just trash that module, you know what I'm saying, and replace it. Can you wash that kind of material like a regular car? Yeah, most definitely. Now you can't use no dish soap on your car though. You know, some folk be using this Dawn on their car. You can't use that shit on here. You can't use that shit on no car. You know what I'm saying? Because that dishwashing soap, that's what it be having your paint fading and stuff, man. But I use chemical guys in this car. What do you think of Hyundai Sonatas? Trash. Elantras, trash. They are going for cheap. That's why. That's why they cheap, man. Hyundai Sonatas. Like when I first started my business, man, I was gonna buy a Hyundai Sonata. I was like, man, these cars are cheap as hell. You know what I'm saying? I was like, these cars are cheap, man. And I'm gonna tell you the good thing and the bad thing. First of all, the bad thing: the engines in the Hyundai Sonatas are worse than the Priuses. The engines in the Hyundai Sonatas don't last that long like Prius engines do. Like you can't put hundreds of thousands of miles on a Hyundai Sonata like you can do a Prius. Them Hyundai Sonata engines will end up eating themselves. They burn oil and they end up locking up on you. So you gotta change the engine out. The good thing about the Hyundai Sonatas, I know of somebody who still buys those Hyundai Sonatas, but they've learned the trick to it. These Hyundai Sonatas, man, like they have warranties on them because it was a engineering defect with them. So they did a recall on them, right? And then you can find some of these Hyundai Sonata cars that are still within the recall. So if that engine goes out, you can just take it to Hyundai, and Hyundai will replace the engine for you for free under the recall. And now you have a brand new engine. But guess what? Hyundai is going to call LKQ up and get that engine for a few $1,000s and charge. Well, they're going to get that engine from LKQ for a couple of $1,000s and then put it in for you. But let's just say if you did not have that warranty on that car, they're going to contact LKQ by the engine for a couple of $1,000s and charge you $14,000. Just like I contacted I couldn't figure out what was going on with a Prius one time, right? So I took it to Toyota, and Toyota said, "Man, your engine is bad." I said, "Damn, for real?" They said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, cool." I said, "How much?" I was just asking, like, how much y'all charge me to replace this engine? The woman said 14,000. I said 14,000, man. I said, man, this car ain't worth but $4,500. She said 14,000, but I mean, like, she didn't miss it. Like, she does this shit all day, every day. 14,000. Then, like, I said, oh, okay, cool. I said, where do y'all buy the engines from? She said, oh yeah, we gotta call LKQ. We gotta call LKQ, and they will ship the engine over to us on a crate, and then we will replace it for you, and it'll be $14,000. I said, damn. If you call LKQ yourself and set up a corporate account with them, you can get those engines too, man. Just like the dealership does. I will stop at any house I see a Prius hasn't moved. I'm trying to buy it. You got the game plan. Time and hustle, man. You did this shit. Yeah, it took time and hustle, most definitely. I can most definitely shortcut your time and your hustle by you investing in yourself, by DM in 147. I be hating saying that shit, man, for real, for real. My boy, ain't you gonna pack your trip tomorrow? I ain't leaving tomorrow, man. I'm leaving Friday. These cars gotta get gone first before I go. They gotta go. I'll be there real soon. 100. Drop a W if you driving the Lamb within 3 years. Yeah, man. Y'all drop a W. Y'all drop a. Do they have a GIF as a lamb? Y'all drop a lamb chop. Goddamn it, in the chat if y'all gonna be driving lamb chops in 3 years, man. Man, I love this shit. Feel a real goat with this rental game. I be trying, man. I appreciate you, Tyler. Appreciate you, bro. I'll call you back. Yes, you are right. What's up, Irvin? All I do is Prius Gen 2s, but I'm getting some Gen 3s. Thank you for the tips. There is a difference between blown head gaskets and thrown rods. Most definitely. The blown head gaskets is basically not teaching you JTB, but anybody else, man. Like a blown head gasket is basically when your gasket. So you have two parts of your engine, right? You have the short block. You have the short block and you have the long block of the engine. And you have a head gasket that basically sits in between your what is it called? You have a head gasket that sits in between your, damn, I forgot that shit, what that shit called. The top part of your engine, where your valves, your valves and everything is at, and you have a lower block engine where your pistons and everything is at, right? So that head gasket will tend to blow on Priuses after about 150,000 miles, 200,000 miles, and you got to replace it. You know, so that's a blown head gasket. When you have a blown head gasket, your car will start overheating. It will start misfiring real bad. You will start losing coolant. Your heat might not work. So those are signs that your head gasket is blown. Now, if your car throws a rod, you will hear knocking. Now, Priuses sometimes knock due to a bad EGR. Like your EGR system is blocked. It might be knocking due to bad spark plug, shit like that. But when you have your engine finna, like when you have when your car's finna throw a rod or whatnot, that motherfucker be knocking bad. You know what I'm saying? It don't go away. And if you keep driving that car like that, it's gonna blow a hole through your motor, and that will be your piston rod that was basically thrown up out of your engine. That's where your car will throw a rod. Excuse my speech impediment, man. Wow, so LKQ is a lifesaver. How in the world did you learn about it? In 4 years, you became a car rental book. You're a book. Appreciate you, Doris. So how I learned about LKQ was from a mechanic, man. I learned about it from a mechanic. Like mechanics, you have some mechanics, they will put used parts in your cars, but they will tell you, if this part don't work, I'm gonna have to charge you double for labor, right? So, and you have some mechanics that will just go ahead and put that used engine or that used transmission on there and won't tell you. And then when that part don't work and they have to take it out, they're gonna tell you, look, man, the shit didn't work. We're gonna have to go find another engine, and I'm gonna charge you double for labor. So, with me actually being in this business for over 4 years, I would sit down and talk to my mechanic. I would just talk to him, man, and I would ask him like, look, where do you buy your engines from? And he would say JDM. I would contact JDM, LKQ, and he would give me other companies where I can buy aftermarket parts from, brand new. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, if you really want to do it the right way, go with LKQ. You know, he basically said, man, it's better to pay a little bit more money for the warranty, for a longer warranty and a labor warranty, than to be out here on your ass. So that's now why I suggest LKQ. Even though I don't buy engines from LKQ, I buy my engines from my auto dealer. So what he does is he has a resource in China somewhere. In China, they have an emissions, they have high emission specs. So they make them change their engine out every 50,000 miles. So I'm able to get those engines shipped from China to the United States, to Nashville, Tennessee, for very cheap. I'm paying about $1,300 for a Toyota Prius engine that has 50,000 miles on it. I'm putting that engine in, and it works every single time. It's a low mileage engine for a low price. If you learn something, DM147, man, I can teach you a whole lot more. Please, what are the DM infos again? What are the DM infos? I don't know, man. Kind of further explain that for me. She must have liked you. No, it wasn't she, it was a he. Because I'm sure she wasn't supposed to tell you that. Nah, my mechanic is a male. An old white man. My mechanic is an old white man he ain't he might be somewhat slick racist on behind my back, but he ain't racist in front of me. You know what I'm saying? But he he still used the word colored. You know, that colored boy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be saying shit, man. I respect it. One thing, you know, I was having a conversation with somebody earlier today. And we were talking about, like, you know, I think people really got the word nigger fucked up. You know, that's really just a word that people can't say right. You know, in Spanish, the word negro is black. What about if the Caucasians came over here and they used nigger, but they just couldn't say the shit right? They couldn't say negro because if you can't speak, I can't have fucking speak. You know what I'm saying? I might fuck up a word, and then now everybody's saying the word fucked up because of their dialect. They just saying nigger. You know what I'm saying? But it ended up becoming a word that became negative, but it really just meant black person. What do y'all think about that? If somebody calls somebody colored, nigga, you colored, nigga. What the fuck? You a colored motherfucker. What do y'all think about that, man? What if, cause like, I'm from Mississippi, right? Now y'all can't tell me, I'm from Mississippi where the goddamn, you know what I'm saying, it's racist. I mean, it's not even that racist, it's not even that racist down there, but you got racist people down there, but they won't really be racist right there in front of your face. But if you pull some fuck shit, it's gonna come out of them, you know what I'm saying? But my pawpaw, he says boy. What if just people in the South just said, boy? What if they call each a grown man boy? I've sat there and watched my pawpaw call a grown old nigga boy in front of his face, boy. That's and they call each other boy. Like that's just how they talk. But what if a person from up north came down there and took y'all know how y'all up north motherfuckers think. Y'all think y'all the shit and all this type of shit, but if y'all come down here and this is how we talk, boy, that's just like saying man. You know what I'm saying? Or some people, like, everybody got their own dialect, but they came down to the South and somebody called them boy, and they feel some type of way about it, and they think it's racist, but it really ain't. That's just how we talk. Am I fucked up for thinking like that, man? It do come off offensive as the context. Get into the bag and pay petty shit no mind at all. I'm gonna call you back, Rochelle. But you do got some racist people down here though, for real, man. But they won't be racist in front of your face. Listening to my brother and on the charts, that's the business. Now, Gen 2 Priuses don't have head gasket issues at all. They do not have head gasket issues. The main thing with the Gen 2 Priuses is they have inverter issues. That's an easy fix. And they have the dashboard will go black on your ass. The dashboard will not light up. But there's a way to kind of temporarily fix it. But you will end up having to get your instrument cluster replaced. You can buy an instrument cluster on eBay for like $100. It's a very easy fix. When checking the VIN is an accident deal breaker. It might be a habit, especially if he was raised in a family that used it a lot. Man, my pawpaw grew up on a plantation. Like my pawpaw, yeah, he grew up on a plantation, man, in Mississippi. You know, but that's just how they talk, man. Shit. Actually, my pawpaw's father was the child of the plantation owner in Mississippi, like in what the fuck is that county called? In Union County, Mississippi. My pawpaw's father was a child of the plantation owner. You know what I'm saying? But it still don't mean like why he said boy. Everybody say that shit down there. They say boy, they say nigga. You know what I'm saying? They don't say nigger though, but they say nigga. I mean, I say this shit all the time. You know, but they say boy all the fucking time, man. They will call a grown ass man boy. It'd be a black person that'll say boy, a white person that'll say boy, but they don't look at it as, they won't look at it as them being mean to them or talking about them. What the most cars you have not on the road at one time? Right now I have over 60 some cars on the road right now. The most cars I've had on the road at one time is every single one of my cars have been on the road, and I didn't have shit else, so I had to go buy more cars in order to put people in cars, and that was last year. Last year I bought about 30. Last year I bought, some people probably remember, like last year, if y'all been following me for a long time, nigga, I was buying cars. I was buying multiple cars every single fucking week because I couldn't keep, my cars were staying gone. I couldn't keep no cars for renters, you know what I'm saying? So I was buying I bought like 30 something cars within a few months. My fleet went from like 20 something cars to damn near 50 something within a few months. That's a unique way of thinking about it. That nigga does mean black. It do mean black, man. Go to South America. Go to South America. They're gonna call you negro. They ain't talking bad about you. White people are actually the colored people. God bless them. I heard about that. There are all kinds of colors, most definitely. Nigger can mean black, but it becomes offensive depending on the context. Yeah, it can. New York dudes say son. What's up, son? Right. Like a down south nigga can go to New York and you call the wrong person's son, like, nigga, I ain't your motherfucking son. What the fuck you talking to? You know what I'm saying? And it could be a misunderstanding, and that's just how they talk. We say boy, y'all say son. That's so true. Calling a man boy in Michigan means somebody about to get popped. That's highly disrespectful to them. That's what's up, man. JTB. Shit, you already know what to do, man. Go get you some Priuses, man. That dashboard is an easy fix. It costs 20 cents. 20 cents you can solder. I don't even be soldering that shit, man. I just go on eBay. Well, you got the game right there. I don't even know how to solder it. So you got the game on that for real. Yeah, China engine with 50,000 miles, most definitely, man. 50,000. It's actually easier to pull an engine out and put a new one in than to actually do a head gasket repair. Take a lot less time too. Man, I'm going to get your program. I learned a lot on this live. Gen 3 $50,000 engines for around $1,300. Yeah, $1,300. But I have to buy a few of them though. Like I might have to buy 4 engines to get the price at like $1,300. I gotta buy 4. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 or 4. But I know that I got engines on the side with 50,000 miles on it, as to where if another engine goes out, I got 3 more left, and I only paid $1,300 for it. So I'll be thinking in the future, you know. The most cars, man, I've had down there about 26 cars sitting at one time. I've had about 26 cars sitting at one time, man. Yeah, it was ugly. It was ugly, the motherfucker, man. And that was recently. That was about a good month ago. I had about 26 cars sitting. A lot of them were wrecked. I had a few of them that had mechanical issues, and then at one time I had so many people bringing cars back because I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. This business is based off the economy. You know what I'm saying? Like when the economy slows down, it will slow you down too. And the people who do not work, like they don't work as much as they should. Like if they only work 8 hours a day, you know, or they have work, when things slow up, they will be the ones that will start becoming late and then start complaining and returning the cars. Now, mind you, my prices are $500 per week. So they already paying a lot of money for a car, right? But I still get it though. But majority of my renters work and stuff like that. But I did have the ones that were slow, that didn't want to work. They were returning. I was getting 2 and 3 cars returned in one day. You know what I'm saying? It was ugly, man. But now I only got these right here. So the most cars I've had sitting at one time was like 26 cars. Yeah. How can we get that connected to get some engines? DM147. If you already, the real Dr. Credit, I'm not sure if you're in my community, but if you are, just if you wanna connect, man, just DM147, join my community, and I got you. But that's a better deal to get a bulk of good engines there for your use, because now you can honestly sell them. Yeah, you can sell them and make a little bit of profit off of it, but with the business that I'm in, I gotta make sure that when a car goes down, that I get that car back up and running as soon as possible. So I would rather have those engines sitting I would rather have those engines sitting in a storage unit. When one goes down, we got the engine right here, go get it, drop it in, the car's back up and running, it's gone. That's my method to my madness. Do you buy cars off of auctions? No, I don't. I have mentees and students who buy cars from auctions. I don't do it. I don't like it. The reason being is because when I buy a car, I want to make sure that I can get that car rented out. You know what I'm saying? Now I did go buy these 2 cars right here that I had a tag for. But like I buy my cars from a car dealer, right? So he basically goes to the auction and buys the cars for me, and he gives me a temp tag. But those 2 cars right there, those cars had an open title on them, which meant that I can put on the title that I bought the car for $100. So I ain't gotta pay that much taxes on the car, right? So that's why I got these. But they didn't go get those 2 cars. They didn't go get those 2 cars from the auction. Those cars were sold private seller from them. But that gray car over there that I showed y'all that I had bought, that car came from the auction. So they gave me a temp tag, so I can still rent that car out with a temp tag. But if I was to go to the auction myself, if I had a dealer's license, I would have to wait until I get the title and all that type of shit, and wait, you know what I'm saying, until I can actually transfer that car, transfer that title into, or register that car into my business name, which is gonna make me have to wait to even get that car rented out. That's why I personally don't like going to auctions. They having to wait for the fucking title. That's why they gave me a temp tag. When I got that gray car got rented right out last week. It came back though because I got this one dude, this motherfucker, he loved to come rent a car for 5 days and return it. He would rent a car for 5 days, return the car, and then come back 2 days later and pick up a car. That is what he does. I be talking to him every single time, like, look, man, why do you keep coming to rent a car for 5 days, return the car, and then come right back a day later or 2 days later? No more than 4 days later, he coming right back. But that's just what he do, and I still get the money, man. So, but when it comes to the titles, man, when you go to auctions, you're gonna have to wait for the title. You know, and that can hold you up from having to get your car rented out. Could I buy an engine or 2 through you? Man, that shit gotta get shipped to you, man. I got 3 engines. I got 3 engines right now. But if you have Priuses, you gotta pay. You gotta pay for the engine and the shipping costs. Please post this love for me to watch. Just joined in. Man, I don't be reposting my lives because I be stuttering like a motherfucker, man. I gotta slow down when I be talking and shit. My mind be everywhere. But I repost it. Fuck it. Only 5 days. What's the point of that? I think what he be doing is, man, he be making so much money in 5 days that he just returns, like he take off, and he don't want to keep paying for the car, so he just returns the car, and then he'll come pick it back up whenever he want to make some money. Yeah, I be telling this, but the thing is when he returns the car be clean on the outside and the inside, man, unless it rains. Something like that, you know, but he makes sure. I already had that talk with him. Like, look, man, the reason why I don't like renting my cars out for a short period of time because I gotta clean that car out and do all that type of stuff. I gotta pay him to clean it out. You know what I'm saying? And I can have somebody who really wants the car. Like, let's just say if I ain't got no car sitting, and anyway, we had a long talk. You know what I'm saying? And basically, he knows to, like, I'm gonna still rent to him to get the money, but he knows to bring the car back clean. Long story short. Your speech impediment ain't stopping nothing. The game is still there, and it don't stop your wisdom. Shoot, you know more than most people in this business, so that little issue ain't stopping nothing. I appreciate you, Dari. Appreciate you. Yup. Y'all got any more questions? That's one, 2. He on the 3rd car. He done watched 3 cars since I've been on live, man. If y'all in Nashville, man, y'all are in the car rental business. If y'all are any of my mentees, man, y'all already know the Holly DeAndre. If y'all don't know who DeAndre is, hold on one second.
DeAndre is actually one of my mentees, man. If y'all want to know if I'm the truth, go hop in this DM. DeAndre, hey, what's your social media?
Super exclusive detailing.
Tell him.
Super exclusive detailing.
Man.
Super exclusive detailing.
Super exclusive detailing, man. Go fuck with him.
Oh, yo. You beamed up, man. Shit, get them cars back right. Stop leaving them dirty.
Man. Clean. Clean, man.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog get you top dollar. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's
My battery.
topdoglaw.com.
My battery going dead. Yeah, get you beamed up, man. I bet. Appreciate you. It's in my truck. Yeah. That car look brand new. Yeah, I just bought that car. I paid $5,250. I paid $5,250 for that car, man. What's up, $1 Million Brains? Is that Tia? Is that you, Tia? Honestly, people are loyal to you that tells you everything you need to know. I'm telling you, man, I don't be hiding shit, man. Like, I don't be hiding shit. I tell you, I've had 26 motherfucking cars sitting at one time. It was ugly, man. I still had a shit ton of money coming in, but it's just like, man, when you ain't got, how can I say it? Your whole fleet being rented out, that shit can piss you off, man. I don't like for cars to be sitting. I'm gonna get up with you, my G. Be safe. Enjoy the day. Likewise, bro. You will never regret it if you join the community or the mentorship. Man. Telling you. What's up, pretty dimples? But yeah, I paid $5,250 for that car. Bought that one, and I got one more Prius that I bought too. But that Prius had a mechanical issue, so I took that car back to them and told them to fix it. They fixing it, and I have that car back in a minute. Yeah, you ran through 3 cars that quick. But I ain't gonna hold. What's the mileage? Shit, I don't know. Let me see. It probably got over 200,000 on it. Gotta have over 200,000. That's cool.
You fixed that. A long walk on the beach. Never when they Hong Kong from the street. They see us right in the cheek.
Y'all see? 284.
They don't wanna know how you get to me. Let them feel.
You alright? That car got 284,000 miles on it, man. I think I paid too much for that goddamn car. Paid way too much for that car. But it's clean though. This shit got 284,000 miles on it. How did you get people back into you? You be asking the right questions, Dari. How did you get people back into your cars when that many cars were sitting? What I done was I lowered my price. So at first I was getting people in cars like $370 for 5 days. So I lowered the price for them to get into the car to $222 for 3 days.
So they started paying $222. Like they were telling me, man, 500 per week was too much. Then I had been doing 370 for 5 days for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? But then they started telling me, man, 370 for 5 days is too much. So I said, okay, cool. We're gonna lower it again. So we lowered it to $222 for 3 days, right? For 3 days. So they started paying that shit. And the car started getting rented out, man. They was gone. That's what I done. Can I buy engines through you and your people, or do I have to sign up via DM? So, man, like, if you want any resources from me, you have to sign up for my actual community. I don't just like people's resources, people's book of business. That's relationships that they have formed throughout the years of them doing business. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay for those relationships. DM 147, I got you. Or else you can just, you can go to LKQ or go to car-part.com and buy them ragged ass engines from car-part.com. That's costly information, most definitely, man. Like, if you can pay, like, if somebody has been in business for a very long time, you know, they've sat here and struggled. They've sat here and struggled and formed relationships with people, you know what I'm saying, that have been able to save them thousands of dollars. You know, that's taking time out of you having to go years trying to figure this shit out. You know, that's how I look at it, man. What's up, Emmanuel? That's kind of like, man, like when you paying for people to do digital marketing for you. When you paying for people, like when you don't know something, or you don't, or like not just saying you, but when a person does not know something and they want to figure it out and want a shortcut to figuring out how to do something, would you rather just sit here and struggle for years trying to figure that out? Or would you just rather pay somebody, invest in somebody, invest into yourself so they can teach you how to shortcut years of going through dumb shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, really, there's something called growing pains, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when your business is going through a certain situation, that shit can be irritating as fuck. It could be a headache, man. Like, I still be getting headaches with my business, you know what I'm saying? But why won't a person pay somebody else to relieve their headaches so they ain't got to go through it? That's the whole point, you know what I'm saying? Cut the check and avoid the pain. Make money instead. Exactly, man. Like, you will waste a shit ton of money in business if you don't have the right resources. Nigga, I'm telling you from experience. You will literally waste a shit ton of money, man. I can't tell you how much money I done wasted bullshitting, trying to figure it out myself, man. Now, there have been times where I've done it myself and I figured that shit out and saved myself thousands of dollars. But everything, you can't do everything, you can't know everything. You got to pay somebody who fucking knows, who's an expert at that shit. They can tell you, man, do this. And then when they tell you that shit, it's going to be like, it was that fucking simple. Yes, it was that simple, man. But you just don't know the right questions to ask. You don't know the right people who to call. You know what I'm saying? Some people have been doing this shit for years. And they will save you a fucking headache and money, man. For real, for real. Try to build your own private car rental business on your fucking own. Nigga, that shit will drag you. These renters will drag you. These cars will drag you. They will make you fucking give up, nigga. Swear to God, they'll make you give up. But it's very lucrative though, man. But there's a lot of people in this business that are renting cars out, and I guarantee them motherfuckers ain't making no goddamn money, man. I swear to God they ain't. I swear to God, it's a lot of niggas out here who are renting out cars. They ain't making no money, man. They in a hole. I was in the hole my first 2 years. And I was still goddamn fixing my own cars. I was fixing my own cars and I was still in the hole. Swear to God, man. This business will drag the fuck out of you. If you don't know what to do. DM147, man. And I will relieve your headaches. I will shortcut your time, guaranteed. I can show you my profit loss reports. I can show you my profit loss reports, man. I'm lucrative. I'm profitable in this motherfucking game, man. For real, for real. Over 30% profitable. Over 30%, man. What are they in the hole, even if it's being rented out? Cars breaking down. My cars break down, but I still know how to get these motherfuckers fixed real quick. Man, like, in this business, this is a very cash-intense business. These cars are cheap. You know what I'm saying? They are cheap. But when you go, that's why I tell you all to go buy Toyotas. Because Toyotas are very reliable. But when you go buy these other cheap-ass cars, man, you're going to buy money pits. You are buying money pits. These niggas, the average car is driven 14,000 miles per year. These niggas is driving 5,000 to 9,000 miles a month on your car. In 2 months, they put what the average car has been put on a year. And you done went and bought this cheap-ass $1,200 car. Nigga, it might last you a couple of months, and you bring your car out for $300 per week. You finna be in a hole, nigga. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I pay a little bit more money for my cars, but I know, you see, I paid $5,250 for that car. $5,250. It got 280-something thousand miles on it. Yeah, I did pay a little bit more, too much on that goddamn car, but look how that motherfucker look, though, man. That shit finna be gone, and it's not gonna break down no time soon. But if you want to shortcut your way away from headache, well, shortcut yourself to not having headaches, man, just DM147. I got you. If you need one-on-one help, you need somebody to take you by the hand, I got you. I got you. Look at this motherfucker, man. Clean. That's what we doing over here, man. That is a nice car behind, and it's reliable. You know they're waiting for the car. Most definitely, man. I got assistants on. My assistant's making offers right now, but I'm making offers for my mentorship. Anyway, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. But yeah, like I was saying, my first 2 years in this business, I didn't know who to go to get my cars fixed at first. I was going to the dealership. I was buying OEM parts. My cars were getting fixed, but I was spending a lot of money on repairs. Even when I started to learn how to repair my own cars, man, like I was still like, I had to work my way out of not being profitable by repairing my own cars at first. That's how I became extremely profitable. Then when I became extremely profitable, I found out about the good mechanics. I found out where to go buy the reliable parts from. I found out, you know what I'm saying, like how much I really got to charge per week to be profitable. You know what I'm saying? Like if a person is charging I'm gonna leave it like, anyway, you got to charge a certain amount to be profitable, man. You got to, guaranteed. Now you will have, I have plenty of cars out here that do not fucking break down at all. Them shits has been gone for over a year. I have not gotten one fucking phone call. Period, point blank. And let's just say if a check engine light did cut on, I didn't know about it. They went to my mechanic shop, he fixed the motherfucker, and they was right back gone. You know what I'm saying? But they say the average business takes about 2 years. Well, the average business does not become profitable until their 3rd year of business. You know what I'm saying? Their 3rd year of business. So when y'all get in the game, and if you want to shortcut that time for you actually to become profitable, DN147, I got you. DN147, I got you, man. My before I had a CPA, like my 2nd year when I filed my taxes, she told me, she said, look, she said, Philip, look, you need to, she said, this is your 2nd year of business. She said, Philip, look, the IRS, if you do not become profitable your 3rd year of business, she said the IRS does have the right to shut your business down, to shut your LLC down. I said, why? She said, because they will look at your business as a hobby. Like, nigga, you're a hobby. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I was like, damn, man. So when she told me that, I buckled down. I didn't want to lose my LLC, so I buckled down and figured out any and every kind of way. I paid for mentorship, and when I paid for mentorship, I took off. I took off like a motherfucking rocket, nigga. When I paid for mentorship, I had like 20 cars, or 20-something cars. I joined a mentorship. Nigga, I went from 20 to motherfucking 50 to 60 to now 77 cars. Just by learning one, this one thing took me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? But it was a plethora of other valuable information I learned. But one main thing, nigga, I had so many motherfucking renters, man. I couldn't keep enough cars, period, point blank. And I was not using Facebook Marketplace. But that's how I took off, man. What's up, Dawa Ella HK? Yeah, they told me, man. They said, nigga, she said, Philip, if you do not become profitable your 3rd year and I file your taxes, she said the IRS will, they might audit you or some shit like that, or they might consider your company a hobby, and they have the right to shut your company down because you're not making no money. My 3rd year, I owe Uncle Sam $60,000 motherfucking. And she fucked up. She went ahead and told the IRS, when she put on my taxes, right? She put on my taxes to take the money out of my account right then and right there. So guess what? There was a misunderstanding. I told her don't do it, but it was a misunderstanding. So when she filed my taxes, $60,000 fucking dollars came out of my fucking account, man. That $60,000 put me in the negative. I was in the negative about, I think I was in the negative like $2,000. I had money, but it drained my account all the way down to $2,000. I made the money back up from the car rentals. Now, mind you, even though I was making a shit ton of money, I still wasn't profitable. But I owed $60,000 fucking dollars. It put me in a hole. $2,000. Uncle Sam was paid off. I kept renting my cars back out, going. I made more money, right? I filed my taxes for last year. Now I owe $50-some thousand. That's over and done with. You know what I'm saying? So I actually made way more money last year than I made on my 3rd year, but I owe less in taxes because I hired a CPA, which allowed me to save taxes. Last year I made like I made like 600, almost 700,000 last year. And I owe 50-some thousand. When I owe 60-some thousand, I made like $250,000. But that's the advantages of hiring a CPA. Now, right now, I made like 1.3 million, something like that this year. And it ain't even the end of this year yet. But I'm telling you that, you know what I'm saying? Like, long story short, whatever lesson you learn, also hire a CPA, man. Hire a CPA. They will save you a lot of money on taxes. Mentorship is the way to go, man. Hell yeah, it's the way to go, shit. And do everything your mentor tell you to do. If you don't do everything right then and right there, be on the way to do everything. You know what I'm saying? Be trying to get to it. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I'm tired of talking. DN147, man, if y'all trying to really shortcut y'all way, you know what I'm saying, to success. If you need some one-on-one help, man, DM mentor, you know, I'm gonna do everything I can possible to get you to where you need to be at, man. Take care.